AM if he ever gets into a really bad fight, or maybe your LC duels and then, oh well, he's not going to win the duel, we can just save him instead.
And overall, I mean, a hero that they have run 2 games already today, and now they get to pick SD into Omniknight, which is fairly good counter, to be honest. Just removing Repel and GA from the Phantom Assassin. So, works out pretty well for them, I believe, in terms of the draft. Yeah. Oh yeah. And you get 3 of them. Yeah, I have never seen it competitively, the Aghanim's SD. I have played it though, and it's a dream. It's really fun to play, it's so useful. And against an Omniknight, I could totally see it being worth buying. Not just because you remove the GA, but you slow everyone down so much when they dive in, or just throw everyone, or every single charge on a PA if she doesn't have BKB. Works pretty well as well.
It's actually just like 12 seconds of being purged, and you just can't do anything. It's very, very frustrating. I've played it against it a handful of times, and it is an absolute nightmare. But I want to kind of reiterate that Team Tinker, even though they have like Tide Ravage, Death Ward, stuff like that, their team fight's strong, but against Elder Titan, if the PA gets even a little bit lucky, your AM will explode during a late game. There's not really much you're going to be able to do to stop it. So I think for a very long time, Team Tinker are going to be more than happy just avoiding engagements. Like, just get your core items up, like, try to get the AM as much farm as humanly possible. And I don't know if Pajkatt is a supporter of the Battle Fury Vlad's then Manta build, or if he wants to just go for Manta straight away and try to play it more aggressive. But again, I feel like Vlad's is still really solid, like you had mentioned it, Waga, just for the sole purpose of having some armor, because otherwise you're going to have none.
It's also, I would argue that Vlad's is a faster farming item than Yasha. If you get Battle Fury into Vlad's, you can just say that I'm never going to base, I can farm Ancients already, no matter how big a stack is, I can clear it, and you also put yourself in a little bit safer spot because your armor is good, and you get the mana that you need. Because even with perfect thread switching, with Battle Fury alone, you will run out of mana if you farm effectively.
Yeah, it's true.
Speaking of the lanes a little bit here, Team Tinker trying to run some dual lane here, probably just hoping that there will be overcommitment onto the Tidehunter. And maybe they could find a kill on the Skywrath, but he does get maybe not scouted out yet. Either way, very hard to find anything here for Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
No. He's been, they saw him right there, pinging him out, so that was the first time they actually saw him. Mid lane though, I mean, you're running a Legion against Viper, that's a tough lane. And while G might not shine on a hero like Viper, he definitely knows how to punish a weak matchup like this.
Yeah. I would definitely say that this is maybe the weakest point of Team Tinker's draft, is this mid matchup. The off lane is not going to go great, but I don't think it's going to go horribly either. I mean, Sing's going to be able to get his experience. He's already got a wand, so it'll be pretty easy for him to spend a little bit of anchor smashing here. And I think with VP last picking Omniknight, they were totally okay conceding safe lane farm to an AM. So they obviously have a pretty good amount of confidence in that they'll be able to deal with it.
Yeah. Unless BuLba gets a pull-off here, looks like Sedoy will get some experience out of this. Already a ping or a drawing as well of EGM's rotation here towards the mid. It is known by the Omniscience. No. They're trying mid. Can they get the body blocks? Like, that's the only way they're gonna do anything here.
No, he actually just wants to kill EGM instead. Alright, he's dead.
God. G. The confidence just turns around like, okay, you were out of bounds, lol. SD punishes him so hard. Yeah. It's also tough. How do you gank for a Legion at level 4? I mean, what does Legion do in that scenario? He tried to heal up SD to make him run away faster, but it didn't actually change anything.
Well, I think it's also important that G actually decided to go an extra point into Nether Toxin. We've seen so many Vipers just going 1-1-3 every game. Like, Absolutely no change whatsoever, just same thing every single game, and it doubles the effectiveness of the ability just by getting it to level 2, and that's why he killed him.
Yeah.
Like, that last hit would not have killed him if he had level 1 other toxin.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, and it's dangerous if Pajkatt gets less farm than Viper on mid lane, because, you know, it's always tough to carry when the enemy mid laner is farming more than you. Something we saw previously in the, like, Medusa game and so on. You don't want to fall behind the enemy. It doesn't really matter so much what number you're at. Yeah. EGM also had the attack animation there to get lasted, cancelled it to give away to Pajkatt. Like a good support shirt. Yes. Dazzle, take notes. So, Yo really wants to harass Sing Sing. Sing Sing is level 4 and he's like, well, you're just a little Omniknight. I should be able to anchor smash you away, but he's pretty persistent about trying to keep Sing away and out of experience range. Either way, the laning stage is not being that horrible for Team Tinker because they are catching up now on Legion Commander. And more important than anything is just how well can you make things happen when you get your Blink Dagger. If she's a little bit behind the Viper in CS, that's fine. Blink is there. Yeah. Surprised that BuLba didn't go for that kill there as he stunned up the Omniknight. He was down to 38 HP. I think one hit would be just fine as he... Well, maybe 2 hits.
I don't know. I mean, to me, making a play like that, he had no stout shield either, right? I think it just means that maybe he's a little bit shaken up after last game. I don't know. I think that that's a free kill that he just didn't get.
Pajkatt missing 4 creeps on the tower, struggling a little bit. Yeah, G trying to find if he can do something. Oh, G runs into EGM though.
Oh, that's a free kill. Oh, did you not see him? No. The nighttime vision.
He ran in to take the stack instead of running straight back to mid. He would have run into him. EGM gonna get out just fine. Yeah, it's tough though as a Viper to really go out. You're very, very bound to your lane. Top lane, Pajkatt gets the hammer, smacked down by the staple gun. Yeah, Silence doing quite a lot of work, and this is tough. He already had a pretty tough time keeping up with Viper and PA. I mean, he's fairly even, but dying once sets you back so much in a game like this.
Yeah, especially when you're the hero who pretty much wants to be ahead more than any other hero in Dota. An AM who is ahead is a happy AM, because it just means that it forces the other team to commit a lot more than normal to being able to kill you. And if you're at a point where your Manta timing is extremely delayed, the longer the Skywrath stays a threat to you, the harder it is for you to create space for your team later on when you need to. Like, we're talking 25 minutes and onward. You should be able to be by yourself pretty much all the time, making VP react to what you're doing. And if your start is not good enough, it delays that by a good margin, and that is just not going to work out for Team Tinker. Well, the PA for fighting purposes, without a doubt, like it's not even close, because you have a built-in 50% evasion, you have a crit as well. Like, given the same farm and both heroes like level 16 or something like that, or level 11 even, the PA most of the time would win the fight.
Yeah, almost always, I would say, even items, PA is better, but AM does farm so much faster if he gets the Battle Fury and Kelvin Blade going and just run into a jungle. But he's not really snowballing this game, and it is dangerous. VP, control this. The chase. Oh yeah, you'll take it any day of the week, getting that 10 damage out of the first gang. It gives you nice momentum into the rest of the game. So, of course, this might make it easier to keep scaling. He is currently sitting about 400 gold away from his Blink Dagger. But this Elder Titan is bullying the support so hard on top lane. Really being a nuisance. Yeah,
he's going the old school build as well. Right now he's got Max Spirit, 3 points into Natural Order, no Stomp at all.
Yeah.
Which I find a little bit interesting. Like, I understand having the impact of just Soul Ring, boom, instant, like guaranteed damage, and you can tell that Pajkatt and EGM are having a nightmare of a time with this. Oh, they're actually going to kill EGM too.
Dear God, just snipe.
I mean, that's where the strength is, right? But even with 1 or 2 less points in a Natural Order, having 1 point in the Stomp, I think, is really valuable.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you, Draskell, but also you're going up against a mana burner, and he did kill him previously by kind of punching him down during a silence and slow from Skywrath. Yeah. So just removing his base armor by maxing out your natural order is perfectly fine as well. I think both choices would be okay.
Okay, he's actually just going to staple him. Wow, hits for 200 damage almost. Alright, he's going to eat a cask here. Do they have the damage to kill? Disruption in the back. JotM is going to get caught out, but yeah, you can't go any farther. He needs to just back up.
Yeah, you will get stapled. Oh, Pajkatt, you're dead.
Aggressive blink. Oh!
Oh, Pajkatt.
Oh, that hurts.
You cannot go into this Elder Titan. He's a monster. You have to be careful about that. PA? Okay, PA almost in range to chase, as you say.
Alright, that was manly. Manly.
Let's say manly. Oh, speaking of manly, qojkva trying to find a duel here against JotM, but can he do it?
He needs another crit. Alright, he didn't get it.
Yeah, not gonna find it, but they did force a TP back, and that's some pressure to mid tower straight away. They also see the AM. Gonna see him now as a TP top, so this tower goes down without contest. Yeah, trying to go along with Sing Sing and the Witch Doctor. Target seems to be the poor Omniknight. He was the damage last time. They're like, this guy, guys. I know for a fact. Foolish support. Oh, they're trying. He doesn't nuke first.
Oh my God.
Well, that was the noob duel though. No overwhelming odds and no prestige attack. It's like only your right click without power treads. You're contributing nothing. You're saying, Witch Doctor and Tide, please give me this kill. I mean, it didn't really work out as they wanted, running into him there, and of course PA coming out of nowhere, but still, overwhelming odds takes no time out at all to broad. Pajkatt, is it gonna go down here? Oh, he does. 3 deaths already, and so set back. I mean, ideally you would want to have almost, you know, at least 50 CS on top of what he has right now as an AM. You want to be ahead.
He doesn't have his Battle Fury though, so I mean, you're never going to get that level of CS without a Battle Fury early, I think. But top lane, Sedoy, he's getting dueled here. Is he going to get a winner this time? No, the Omniknight! The Omniscience is too strong. He actually gets the kill on qojkva as well. EGM not level 6. He doesn't have Demonic Purge. He's going to actually block Yule with his
Yule.
It kind of feels like they are actually.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, even without the deaths, if you look over to just how they have been playing, Pajkatt has been missing a lot of last hits under tower in this game. I'm not saying it to point out mistakes. I'm just saying that they're not playing the characteristic, you know, controlled, because Pajkatt has also shown perfect games as lifesteer where he doesn't die a single time, farms every single creep. But it's just not that stellar performance in this game. Yeah. Yeah, G has not been caring at all about who's tilting or who's doing what. He's been hitting creeps and hitting heroes if they come in, killing the SD when he tried to gank him. And now the towers are just his to take, really, with the mech and point booster online. Great spot to be in for VP.
This is actually, I think, worst case scenario for an AM. Like, your tier 1s are dying. You don't even have your Battle Fury yet. You can't actually farm the woods that effectively. Yeah. He doesn't have a Quelling Blade either, which I think is a pretty big deal. Like, if you have to go back to the woods to farm, you kind of want a Quelling Blade, even before the Battle Fury, just because of how much effective HP it actually saves you while you're sitting in there.
True.
I mean, you have to off-mat farm, I think, for a while. I don't think farming lanes is really that viable right now, unless you're being backed up by, I guess, EGM or something like that.
He has to hide, because right now he can be ganked by so many different things. Like, the Skywrath obviously is his biggest bane, but there are so many dangerous things over on the side of VP. God doesn't really care right now, just pushing casually top with an Omniknight behind him. I think he's pretty safe. He's gonna go and harass Sing Sing a little bit. Oh, they actually find out Sedoy here. Duel is on, and this should be a win this time. Committing hard to it, but they get the damage as well. Oh, they see JotM. They might get a second kill here. Are things looking up for King Tinker?
Oh. Those crits. The heal actually not going to do much damage here, but EGM is going to be dying to BZZ. It's now a 2 for 2, but Pajkatt's made it out, and now he has his Battle Fury, so even still, like going even in terms of trade, they traded 2 supports for 2, well, an offlaner and a support, so that's definitely beneficial to Team Tinker, and their AM secured his Battle Fury because of that.
Yeah, and they were behind by like 5,500 gold and even more actually, and more experience, so trading even in terms of kills is fine, but with VP being stronger, they're gonna take a tower as soon as anyone dies, really. So all the tier 1 towers already gone. Battle Fury is up, as you mentioned, but this is one of the hardest spots you can be in as an Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Death Ward is okay with it. I still think they have enough damage to actually get a kill. Like, you have Death Ward, you have Demonic Purge, keeps you in range of the ward for a really long time. So if you do manage to pick a good team fight, I do think that Team Tinker can definitely come back. It's just going to be hard, because the problem with off-mat farming is you never apply any lane pressures. We're going to have to see if somebody potentially tanking the gank here. It's a 4-man smoke from VP, and they barely miss BuLba. Looks like they want to try to go for Pajkatt instead. They have vision. It's daytime. But do they actually have the silence?
Yeah, this time he gets out, but they do get EGM instead. He walks in, and it's gonna go to BCC. Sing Sing breaks in really aggressively. Maybe they could even punish this, but diving a Tide, never really what you want to do. Can he go on BuLba? He wants to.
Alright, that's a Midas on
Okay, he got the repel. He's gonna go here.
Well, what are they gonna do, really? I mean, they can duel him, but...
Yeah, they're just gonna walk back, so it's fine. Well, VP want to make their way to the tower and just pressure. They do have 2 creeps alive, more than enough to start pushing down the tower. Pajkatt has been hijacking, though. Very good presence of mind, just doing that as soon as possible as a carry. But with the mech here, of course, VP could just be very aggressive and push. But maybe they want to take it a little bit safer.
Well, if they don't have a creep wave, they're not going to be able to push, because Pajkatt cutting the wave, I think, is maybe even a better option than off-mat farming, because if you cut the wave and you see a hero TPN, the only thing that can kill you is Skywrath, really. I mean, that's the one thing you have to worry about. So you'll always see him coming during the day. If you're between like a tier 1 and a tier 2, you should see him.
This could be a big gank down here on bottom lane. They did see PA very quickly, and the rotation is there. They're gonna go for the blink duel. He does use the overwhelming odds and the nuke. There we go.
Right out by the battle period before you die. He got it. Alright, cool.
Yeah, so
the courier had just gotten to the side shop when he died.
Yeah, but that's still a good pick-off and even more dual damage towards qojkva, and I think he will need it in a game like this. AM, sure, he's gonna be your carry, but someone else has to create all the space and hold the tier 3 towers while AM struggles.
No, he can disrupt, maybe. Oh, he just used it, never mind.
Oh, he's gonna... Yeah, okay, he actually dies. There's double null talisman and max level on the arcane bolt, so plenty of damage. Mass TP to bottom lane. Wanna defend this. Of course, no way to catch the AM, though. So they only have the Skywrath silence and, you know, a bit of slows and chase. But other than that, AM can play very aggressively in his farming.
I mean, VP have 2 Midases, right?
Oh, Joel gets killed. Oh, the duels are real right now. That's a level 2 Joel win. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You want to try and keep the fights where you have your wards. BuLba gonna get jumped on. Immediately second crit as well. Okay, BZZ was not very nice to him right there.
Who did he bribe to get these crits? That's what I want to know.
Gaben.
Gaben, please.
Thank you for your purchase.
I mean, this is nice counter move though from Team Tinker. I mean, they're pressuring mid. They just get a support picked off, but they're not just taking it on the chin, right? They're still managing to get something out of this.
Yeah.
And Pajkatt's farm is accelerating quite rapidly. Like, he was quite a bit behind. They're going to be able to steal this ancient stack too, plus the attack coming out from qojkva. They give him a little bit of an edge in killing that. He gets silenced, but there's no follow-up from VP.
JotM more with the bad manner. Like, I don't like that he stole my ancient silence. No one really around to kill him, but Team Tinker, as you say, if they can clear up the map a little bit, start farming and pressuring lanes, you could potentially play around VP quite well. A Yule Scepter completed.
Unless that PA gets an Abyssal Blade or something like that, if Pajkatt gets a Manta, then he becomes a little bit, I think, unkillable for a while, right?
A little bit unkillable.
Okay, totally unkillable.
Yes. That's true. He did opt to go for the Vlad first on AM. Something I like to see.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. But the danger is you have no way to stop all this pressure. Oh, actually got dive on to EGM here. He disrupts himself, but there's nothing gonna turn any better. Yeah, G knows exactly how strong he is. He TPs into an AM and a Legion commander on his own under tower, saying like, you guys cannot kill me, I am this tanky. They do hold their top tower, but also they didn't take the tier 2 on bottom. Team Tinker holding on to that for now. A lot of heroes still sitting around though.
I mean, the nice thing too about having Vlads is that if Team Tinker ever win a decisive fight, and VP are off their side of the map, it's Roshan for free.
Oh yeah.
Because you can actually kill it with just these items.
Yeah, no matter what HP you're at, Sing Sing on bottom, getting harassed a little bit. They still have the Repel on PA and possible dives here. They're also running Midas on Omni, Midas on ET. Very greedy play by VP, but I think it's fine. I'm not sure about the Omni Midas, but maybe it's just to catch up his levels, because he has only level 9.
Well, they realize how important the map control is against a hero like AM. You basically don't want the AM to have any of his towers, ever. Because it means that you're obviously not going to have the vision, no protection. It makes it a lot harder to freely split push, because you're basically going to be by yourself the majority of the game.
Yeah, and it's the tier 2 bottom, which opens up Roshan a little bit, and they are going to go straight into it. They have the mech on Viper. Viper also tanking quite well. They have the blur. Not even that high level of blur right now, as he's only level 11 on PA. But looks like Team Tinker, they want to go for this. And they scout it with SD maybe? This is going to be a tough fight. No Manta Star finished.
Well, Sing, he's got Force Staff and Blink Ravage, so
yeah, maybe
if they want to go for this, they can try. But BZZ, he's repelled inside of the pit right now. They don't have lifesteal. They're going to maybe decide to go for this. Nope.
They need to get out.
They need to run, yeah. They need to run right now.
Window was missed. Oh no, the storm. Oh.
I love the synergy between like the Aghanim's Viper, the PA Dagger, and the other Titan Spirit. Like you saw, normally there's no way you would be able to chase up in the high ground like that when you don't have vision. But because the Spirit's there and you have 2 extremely long range slows, it's just, oh yeah, free initiation. You're not going to get away.
Yeah, definitely. And that was 2 kills and Roshan, and they still have Aegis in their possession. So BCZ happily gonna go into a Basher build after this Battle Fury, try and stay relevant. But I think Team Tinker, they have to realize that they cannot win a flat-out 5-on-5. They're gonna try and go for a gank instead here on top. They have qojkva, wants to get a duel off. Oh my god, this pump. Shiver with her worried face going on as soon as the hoof stomp comes down. What a beautiful triple hoof stomp. And Sedoy, I haven't been too impressed by him previously in like phase 2 and so on, but he has played really well today. Like in several of the games that they have played today, he has really just come together and shown dominance because he played so well on the offlane this game.
CIS teams on land, man. They always seem to step up their game.
Oh yeah.
I think they actually play better with an audience. I don't even think it's LAN per se, because Phase 2 was technically a LAN.
Yes.
But it wasn't in front of a big audience. I think it kind of hypes them up. And
I said the exact same thing to Luminous, I believe in like the first game or something, that when there's a crowd right in front of them, they can feel, you know, the presence. They definitely always play better. Exactly.
Okay, BZZ just hears no man. Okay, I thought he was going to go for that, but then I guess he saw EGM and decided not to. Would have been a tall order, I think, to go for that. But again, there's no Ravage on Sync, so...
God, the Aegis pressure, though. This is pretty hard to fight into if you're TT. And you're...
Oh, he gets purged. Did they have a heal for him? Yo's kind of far away. There we go, there's the heal.
Oh my god, the stomps are so good, setting up for everyone here. Choose your pick, PA. Just take someone. Both the supports getting stunned, just sitting there. Sedoy has played so well.
I don't think they can stop this, honestly.
No, I definitely don't think so anymore. So at this point, it's just damage control. Sure, you took the bottom tier 1 with Pajkatt, you're farming up, you will get your max style before the next high ground push at least, which is the important part. Just don't die now for this top ranks, because you cannot defend it.
Oh god.
Oh, they're trying still, but this is not gonna end well. He gets the blink off though.
Yeah, disjoints the auto attack, and that's gonna be 1 set of racks down. In favor of VP, almost no contention coming out from Team Tinker.
Could get a second tower here, but he's gonna go back as the PA comes in. He knows the Basher is too risky to fight against.
I mean, I think this is a perfect example of what we were saying though, is like, if the AM doesn't get ahead in farm, like say for instance Pajkatt had Manta for that push, they would have very easily fought that. Like, they would have been able to go in and at least try to make something happen, right? Because You'll have been repelling BZZ the whole time. So you can go in, maybe jump the Omni, try to go for a kill like that. Because you don't die that fast unless you get RNG to death. But, I don't know. I think also in another way, it's actually just insanely difficult for Pajkatt to ever fight an Elder Titan lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, he's so rich.
I wonder if he just goes Magnets.
Made pretty deep dive here with the Aegis, but EGM, there's no way to get away.
You actually just can't leave.
Yeah, I mean, PA has so low cooldowns, it's 6 seconds and 5 seconds. You put yourself down, you already reset her cooldowns, and she will keep chasing you. So,
is he just buy Abyssal here?
He could. I mean, he could definitely, but maybe he just wants to keep his buyback. I think it would be perfectly fine to run down and buy it. Well, not without Virtus.Pro making mistakes, but even if they make mistakes, you have to punish them accordingly. Okay, that's very deep dive by VCZ. He wants to use his Aegis really badly.
Well, he's not even going to have to, because he gets 4-stepped out. Tier 4 is apparently not doing that much against the evasion. He even evades the tower shot to keep the Aegis regen.
Yeah.
What a player.
Aegis, of course, gone, as you said. He's going to keep going aggressive, though, with the repel. Behind them is AM, wants to go in with the Manta style. Can they take a fight?
Oh, 4-step forward. No, the Sky Silence. He's not able to get the Ravage off. There's a new repel on the BZZ. Goes back in.
Oh my god.
That mana void.
Okay.
Pajkatt with a double. He gets thrown up in the air here. He's going to try to go for Sedoy. It's going to be a triple for him.
Really, really nice fight from Pajkatt, but he was still a little bit late and his team is dead, so it's the typical carry contribution, right? You You can't blame him though, but the two strong heroes are still alive. No, Jesus! Yeah, BuLba is there to bail out as well, but they could maybe just turn this again.
He's got another map in about 10 seconds here, G. This is a gem. Oh, Pajkatt!
Oh! Okay, qojkva is like, where's my help? Can I get the blink? Yeah, that's 3 stacks of poison on him. Not enough to kill him straight away right now. He's gotta try and run away. Blink to the Viper. DD rune just laying around. The Rune of Destiny right there. And with Omni coming in, they want to turn this.
Oh, Pajkatt, nice. Manta on the silence. He's going for JotM straight away. Sing with the 3-man Ravage. The coconut's bouncing everywhere. Yo, couldn't get a spell off for some time. Eventually he does get the heal. Double damage on G, just doing so much work. Sing used the Force Staff to get away. Is he actually? No, he's stuck. All right. He does end up dying here. And Pajkatt, he actually gets the kill on Yol as well. So, I mean, they're getting something out of this, but EGM, he might get chased down here. Another duel on a BZZ. They're going to get him. There's 4,100 gold here on Pajkatt to continue this chase. Sedoy, he's going to stop.
Dear God, they pressed the attack on Anti-Mage.
Alright, he bought all his items. Gold spent worth. It's nighttime. They don't see him. They don't know where he went.
Yeah, they have no clue right now. Even the ward's dying, but Sedoy taking a very safe path. So it's going to be just fine. These fights, though, pretty amazing how well Team Tinker managed to turn it around, getting a lot of gold their way. This is a window for sure. Do you believe in the Lincolns in this game as opposed to the last game?
To not get purged, yes. I mean, the only other thing on the team that eats the purge is duel, right? Yeah. And if you eat either one of those spells with repel on, I call that a win.
Yeah. It was an old build that people used to do on PA always, like pick Omni PA and just build Lincolns like first item because you don't need much items to hit hard. Yeah. This is obviously a little bit more refined and better in execution. They have a full Assault Cuirass now though on Elder Titan. It's flying out. I think that's a massive difference in the team fights.
Oh yeah. Now your Vlad's armor does nothing. It's just, if you're around the Elder Titan, you do not have armor anymore. I think he needs Basher, honestly. Like, if he wants to fight, he needs an item to hold people down. Yeah. Like, he needs to be able to blink in, Abyssal, maybe the Omni, for example, and then just blow him up.
Very little time. Yeah, he's gonna buy up something before going into a fight. Probably just a Basher straight away.
He could go hard, too, actually.
Yeah, but there's no time to complete it before this push. And he doesn't buy anything. He wants to buy back, I guess.
Yep, it's definitely good. Here comes Pajkatt. He wants to go on the Skywrath. He's doing a little bit of damage, but he's going to be forced back. Press the attack used by qojkva as well. He gets Viper struck by G. And with Manta down, I don't really think Team Tinker can look to fight. Like, he absolutely needs that to be up.
Yeah, range rack's definitely dead here. Maybe they can hold the melee, though. You don't want to get fully raxed. I mean, PC deleted.
Yeah. PC just thrown out the window, basically.
Yeah, is such a strong hero at just killing off any weak support out of position. Wants to go aggressive again, going on to Sing Sing here. And what do you really do when there's a repel PA diving onto your Tidehunter? He does not have buyback as well. He has no gold at all.
I mean, you can't purge him because it's going to get eaten by Lincolns, and you can't duel him because if you go into duel, you're just dead.
Yeah, if he sees anyone right now, he's going to jump again. AM goes in, gets bashed.
He gets the Mana Void off, not enough to kill. There's the GA. I think this is just going to be GG soon. Pajkatt, he does buy back, but BuLba's going to be dying again. BZ just does way too much damage. He gets a duel. Oh, God, the Omniscience. Believe it. That's a winner right there.
Are happy. qojkva got TP into pretty much what is his death down here. Pajkatt, the double crit instant GG call.
That's a rampage.
Well played, Virtus.Pro, and Virtus.Pro Polar as well, as they obviously played phenomenally today. Virtus.Pro Polar only losing to VP. And yeah, that's it. What an impressive performance really by VP. I haven't always